If you're as lucky as the people in this video, you should buy a lottery ticket when you're driving a rental and didn't pay the extra insurance. This trainee pilot was forced to make an emergency landing on a highway. This guy was enjoying a nice leisurely ride through the woods when he almost drove headfirst into an abandoned mine shaft. Technically, this guy just scored 2 strikes with 1 bowl. When this elevator wouldn't stop at the right floor, one lady decided at the last minute to jump for it. Playing on an airstrip is all fun and games until a plane wants to land. Everyone needs a friend who will catch them when they fall. Of all the places to fall, this kid chose well. When a metal rod pierced his car, this guy was lucky to walk away without a scratch. These Portuguese recortadores spend their lives trolling bulls. Snowmobiling across the mountains, this guy parked next to a very dangerous secret. This bowler's just showing off at this point. With his back turned to an icy road, something triggered his spidey senses. This parking job is just about as close as his blood pressure can handle. These guys combine their love of darts with never losing their keys again.
That is crazy!
Here's a great way to trash a $10,000 drone. Lucky he was wearing a helmet. This excavator forgot that he was on the bridge that he was supposed to be demolishing. This pedestrian was just inches away from being flattened by a runaway truck. If it wasn't for these guys being attached to ropes, this would have been a very different video. The kid in red must have arms like vices to be able to hold on after that wipeout. Rather than falling, this girl was lucky to get stuck instead. This birthday cake reveal very nearly turned into a tragedy. What do you do if you've got a 3-pin, 2-lane split? When bad weather hit, one man ran to his car to park it undercover. Looks like he made it just in time. This tree branch almost took out a man walking underneath, missing him by just 2 seconds. Call it skill, call it luck, but this dog nails a hole-in-one. Imagine going for a morning walk just as a building collapses right behind you. This waiter has his smoke bubble aim just perfect. Talk about stopping your semi-trailer just in time. On a conservation mission, one man had a close encounter of the great white shark kind.
Oh! Holy crap! Dove right out of the water!
Any closer and this guy would have needed a new paint job. How many times do you think this kid can fumble his phone before losing it forever? This driver almost collected a new type of roadkill. Some people are just born without fear. Of all the crash landings you can have, this pilot was lucky to walk away without any injuries. A small layer of water makes this skimboarder's tricks seem like he's surfing. This gazelle luckily made it out of the clutches of a crocodile. Some people will do anything not to get their shoes wet. Someone told this guy to throw a keg party, and he only partially understood the assignment. This surfer was only a few feet away from a shark before catching a wave.
Oh my god.
Someone needs to offer this dog a football contract. And this is why women live longer than men.
Honey, you're about ready to go off.
Anyone that works with literal dinosaurs is clinically insane. This TV presenter pointed a nail gun at her own face and didn't even realize.
Nah!
Just go. Whereabouts is the gun? Whereabouts is the gun?
If it wasn't for fast reaction times, this scooter driver would be toast. When this skater pulled off an amazing trick, he was lucky to survive the consequences. This truck driver is clearly a pro, or the luckiest man alive. It's not every day you get capsized by a giant freaking whale. Luckily, no one was hurt. This birthday girl certainly doesn't feel lucky after this treatment from her friends. It looks like this guy has a drinking problem. This guy is just living out his superhero origin story. Is it just me, or is everyone on the road in a hurry these days? This camera crew captured the moment a woman checked her $2 million winning lottery ticket.
To what?
$2 million.
Are you kidding me? You're kidding me. Is this real?
I can put it in the receipt.
Are you serious?
What? Are you kidding? What are you?
After drifting out to sea, this 11-year-old boy was rescued by the Coast Guard. Lightning-fast reflexes with a knife and a beer drinker? That's a big red flag. It's an absolute miracle the guy in the purple shirt still has his fingers. These scooter kids are getting dangerous. I guess that's one way to impress your 12-year-old crush. They don't call this guy the Snake Whisperer for nothing. This diver almost came face to face with some propeller blades. Real-life Satoshi's castle is harder than it looks. Feeding time at the Serpentarium is risky business. This handler is lucky to walk away. A home run and a broken car window? Now that's either really lucky or unlucky, depending on who you are. This mini golf shot is 1 in a million.
Stay put. Stay put. Stay put. Yeah!
If you're like me and can't help clicking buttons, start with that like button. And while you're down there, make sure you subscribe as well. See you next time.